Hey everybody, Wisconsin Rock Stalker here. Today we're going to talk a little bit about one rock trips. When that one big rock seems to take up the whole trip. A lot of people know you go quite a ways in. You don't have a lot of room to carry a bunch of stuff out. So when you find that one big rock, you're like, well, this will have to do. Maybe a couple little ones in the backpack, but pretty much just that one big rock. Walking for a mile or two with it. Let's take a look at some of my big one rock trips. Okay, first up is this guy. This is Montana agate. As you can see here, it's a monster. Got some nice druzy pocket going on in there. Nice pocket in there. See the backside here. Spray this a little bit. You can see real clear in there. You can see the agatized, real agatized look to it. Too big for the saw too, so this one will just sit around until I get a big saw, or maybe a piece of yard art. Not really sure. Let's look at the neck. Okay, here's the next guy. This is one of my Wisconsin finds here. Maybe it's wet here. It's got some pretty good look to it. Getting quite a glare here, but this one might look really nice someday if I get it cut up. You can see a little deal going on in there. But again, too big to fit in the saw, so another one will have to sit and wait. It's another big Montana agate. You can see the look there. Pretty rough looking. Obviously this was rolled around the river for a while and eventually cracked open. You can see the clearness to it all. One big agate there. Another big agate. I think I brought those two, that last one and this one, out in a pair. So it wasn't a one rock, but it was only a couple that day. Again, you can see the agate banding in there, real light, typical of Montana. These look good with a backlit. And you can see the rings a lot better. But that real pretty, kind of that bluish look. Although it's not blue, I'm sure that's just a play of light. It's pretty much clear. There's another Montana big boy. Pretty big. And again, if you see here, real clear. It's banded, real fine banding, but it's pretty clear. It looks dark black here because the light won't go inside because the rust is pretty rough. But nice. Here again, here's another Montana agate. It's got that real dark look to it. Again, it's got some good banding in there, but looks like some mossiness in there. Again, nice, but you know, too big right now to cut. Here's another Montana. Not too big on this one. I was able to bring out more when I had this, but This had some real good banding to it. Nice big old Montana agate. You could probably see some. Well, I think you could have seen it better when it wasn't wet. This has got some real good fortification banding on it, but hard to see because they're real clear. Now this was a prairie rock. I think I got this in Utah. It's like a picture jasper. Again, she's a monster here. Got some real good coloring on that. Real good banding on that. But again, it's a monster. Monsters and monsters and monsters. This thing's got to go 15, 20 pounds. Now here's a strange looking chunk too. It came off a hillside. It's got that real banding. Kind of opaque. You can see that nice little druzy pocket in there. Not too big, but still pretty big. Now, this is one of my big Wisconsin rocks here. This is that Wisconsin jasper agate. You can see some good red look on there. Pretty rough. You can see where it's sitting out in the sun. You can see a lot of agate banding in this too. There's another big one here. This is real red looking. Again, real hard to tell. This should look pretty impressive when I cut it open. If I ever get it cut open, who knows. This is a piece that I brought with that I found with that last piece. And why I originally grabbed a few chunks of this. Not a lot, because yeah, well, they say when you're hiking long distances, you got to keep it light. But this showed some really good banding on it too. Wet there. Almost looks like a tiger eye or something like that kind of banded stuff. Now this monster, this is Wisconsin stone, and if you look on this, I don't know what the host rock is, but it's got all these these burls in here, kind of like got a red color to them. Not really sure what it is, but they are just loaded inside this rock. These big burls. Not sure what kind of a gemstone that is, but they are loaded in there. They kind of got I broke one of them. It's kind of got like a red color to it. You can kind of almost see like a little orangey red there. Could be my hands are getting dirty, but it's got like an orange red color to it. Pretty impressive. This is another big Wisconsin jasper agate. Got a lot going on. See some pinks in there. See a lot of agatization going on there. Pretty nice rock. It's got a big druzy pocket there. Big druzy void in there. Filled with, looks like baby spiders and old leaves. Maybe a wood tick or two. Big rock. Here again, another big jasp agate. A lot going on in this one. Some reds. A lot of that gold color. Some good banding in there. Some good voids in there. A nice big agate. Not big, but you can see the agate right there. Little agatization going on in there. That'd be nice to cut that guy open someday. Now when I found this rock, I seen that little bit of pink in there. Some nice pink crystals. And I thought, oh, that's nice. It's got some pyrite bands going through there. And I thought, oh, that's pretty nice. And then I flipped it over. And I thought, wow, would you look at that? Look at those pink crystals in there. You can see if I can get that wet, if that would help at all. But this thing is just loaded with pink crystals all over the place. Crazy. You'll never be able to cut this because you just take it away. So, or maybe I could cut a bunch of the waste off of it to make a smaller display size. But pretty nice. This is another Wisconsin rock here. This is a big old conglomerate. Kind of ordinary when you look at it, like in whatever. But it's another rock you. Get it wet, and wow, does this thing come alive. Look at the chunks of glued back, fractured and glued back together in this boy. I shouldn't say conglomerate, because conglomerate's round. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but and now the host on this, you can't tell, but this is all like a deep red color. Maybe if I get it close enough. And then these are just big, I suppose, big chunks of quartz. But that's a fine looking piece. Now it's another piece of Wisconsin jasper. Not real big. Probably got a couple pieces out with this, or maybe my backpack. This has got that real bright red color. This is another one of them Wisconsin ones that are all. Now this just has a regular plain one side, but this side's got all that little quartz all globbed back together, just like that one I showed a couple frames ago. This is big rocks. Okay, last one here is a big old piece of banded ironstone, maybe. This is out of Wisconsin here. Found this up north, and I cut this guy, and And it's definitely ironstone. I don't know if you can see, but this is pretty metallic. It's got that blue metallic look to it, but it's got some other veins going through there. This looks like a vein of chalcedony or something maybe formed in there. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.